You crying isn't funny. You crying naked and alone is wicked funny. Are you kidding? That's wicked funny. Welcome back to True Sailing, episode 22. My name's Joe.
And I'm Jackson.
Let's set sail.
Is this live?
Hello. Yeah, it's live. It's broadcasting right now.
Broadcasting live right now?
Broadcasting live.
Is this thing on?
Hey.
Dude, the first episode of True Sailing Live.
First video episode. I'll cheers to that one, brother.
Cheers to that, dude.
Cheers
it's been a long time coming. 22 episodes. It's been a marathon, not a sprint.
No, it is not.
And I feel like we've crossed the finish line. Now we can stop.
Yeah, this is enough.
It's exciting.
Get off the fucking boat. Have a great day.
Get off the fucking boat. Get back on the fucking boat. It's True Sailing Live. I'm going to try not to look at the camera about 1,500 times.
Look at it all you want. I don't think it... Do what you got to do, man. One thing I did... Well, first of all, welcome to our studio. I'm going to look right at the camera.
I'm not.
Welcome to the studio. This is it. I did want to point out this. We got this.
Yeah, look at this beautiful piece of artwork.
Listener... artwork
Listener
there. Check that out.
Now, we just found that at a pawn store, which was crazy.
It's insane.
Dude, crazy fun. The same exact clip art heads that you found.
I don't know what you're
in
talking
our
about.
same
I made
exact
that.
bodies, dude. That's insane.
I made that logo.
Yeah, you did.
All on my fucking own.
Take me back to the making of that logo. What was that program called? Because I was there at its inception. I couldn't tell you how the fuck you did it.
Yeah. Well, a lot hours.
How did you make that? Dude, the detail on that face.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you asked. There's a website. It was called like createyourfreelogo.com.
Did you just Google create a free logo?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
exactly
you had
what I did.
something chambered up. I
Nope.
thought it was a lot more scientific. No.
I wish it was. I did some kind of, going to school for film, like the graphic design. The graphic design department is like in the same building. So like I knew a bunch of graphic design kids, and I reached out to like 3 or 4 of them to be like, I'll pay you to make a logo for my podcast, and they all.
Oh yeah, I remember that. We were like searching for someone to do it.
Yeah.
Amateurly, professionally. We weren't working with professionals, but we were like, hey.
Yeah, I wanted to give somebody some money, like somebody I knew, somebody whose art I liked, and a couple people said yes, and then I just got impatient and I made a free one.
I like it. I like the simplicity. I like how it almost looks like it was made by like a dumb person, dude.
Back there, it's a little high, actually. Yeah. Oh, I wish I had lowered it.
There's also tomato paste smeared on the bottom right corner of that. Maybe that shouldn't be in focus,
dude. What the fuck,
dude? It's perfectly imperfect. I like it for what it is, but it has an imperfection. What are you doing? Let's just get on with the show. Let's not time to redecorate. Let's get on with the show. We already pointed out.
How was your sailing, dude? Did you sail?
Yeah, I went sailing.
What was your sailing?
I'm not ready to get into it yet. I'm just saying let's not redecorate mid-episode.
Here's what I do want to get into. We got to talk about why this episode's late. So 2-3 weeks ago, we had an episode entitled "Broken Teeth."
Yep.
In which you talked about your teeth being broken.
2 broken teeth that I have and still have. Yeah,
yep.
We talked about that.
And why is the podcast late, Jack?
The podcast is late because I showed up here yesterday about 8:30 when we typically do it, and you were nowhere to be found.
That's what happened.
See you drinking from that beer stein, which you won at a fucking trivia bar night that
you
went to.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here, fucking microphone in hand. Where's
begging
Joe?
me, all but
Where's
pleading.
Joe? I sent you 25 texts. You didn't see one? No, the podcast is late because I have an infected nerve above my 31N-2 molar, which is the molar next to my wisdom tooth on the right side of my mouth, as layman's would refer to it. But yeah,
31N-2 is a ridiculously formal name for a fucking tooth.
No, but isn't there's teeth coordinates, dude.
Yeah,
if you know a dentist, they're like, all right, do it, brushing 31N-2 now.
But why is it not just like top right molar?
Yeah, the one next to the fucking wisdom
Semi-molar.
tooth. I don't know.
Canine.
It'd be interesting to look up teeth coordinates.
I think there's a better phrase for it.
I think it's teeth battleship. Teeth coordinates.
Battleship.
No, but I have an infected tooth, and that's really all the sailing I did. Was my aunt took me to urgent care, but let's rewind. Because this is how you fucking rewind. Let's rewind this story back to, it was episode 18, so it was 3 weeks ago. I would say I was relishing having broken teeth. Like, I felt like a fucking fugitive. I felt like I was on the run from the dentist, dude. I was relishing
You started that...
I don't know why I'm so
tirade.
proud
You
of
started that tirade. There's a better word, whatever.
What a tooth tirade.
You started your tooth tirade with, and I quote, "You don't even need to go to the dentist." There was so much there was pride to it. There was
pride to it. There was also a lot of ignorance would be a big word. You don't need to go to the dentist. I'm talking to Jack from episode 18. You don't need to go to the dentist, dude. I was crying, walking around the apartment in my fucking underwear, cold sweats, crying, dude, 2 days ago.
It was that bad.
It was that bad, dude. All right.
Well, because it was the nerve, dude. It wasn't
it's an infected nerve. So it's...
Yeah. Like the place you feel pain was infected.
Yeah, its only purpose is to feel.
Yeah.
And it can feel good or it can feel bad. And I reached the extreme of bad. I was like at the top of the bad incline if you're riding that roller coaster of a parabola. But dude, so to rewind, it was Saturday morning. So yeah, it was Saturday morning. I was gonna say it was probably exactly 3 weeks after episode 18. That's not accurate at all because we record these on a Tuesday. But anyways, it was about 3 weeks later after that tooth tirade I went on. It was a Saturday morning. The Friday the night before, I didn't sleep very well. So Saturday morning, I made myself some breakfast when I got out of bed, and then I laid down on the couch, doing some cuddling with the cats. And my initiative is to get some sleep and just pass out to some fucking mindless television, right?
Right.
So I'm getting into I'm starting to count sheep, getting into snoozy land. I can feel my mind just evaporating. All cares just leaving me. I got the TV on, just the din of the low volume television. It's on like AMC. It's like some shitty movie. I want to say it was that one where fucking Nicolas Cage flies a plane full of fugitives out of jail. Have you seen that shit? I think it's called Con Air. Con Air. I was watching Con Air on volume level 11 on our TV. I was starting to fall asleep. And now I'd experienced like a minor toothache the day before that lasted for like an hour. Yeah. But I'm starting to fall asleep the next day, and I feel the toothache kind of like throbbing back into existence because it vanished. Yeah. I was like, oh, okay, I had a toothache, like it goes away. And it starts like throbbing to the point where it annoys me and it like kind of jogs me out of sleep.
Yeah, but just annoying, not
just
like
an annoyance. Pain yet. Yeah, I wouldn't even describe it as a pain. Like 1 out of 10, more like an annoyance than pain. Because to the point where I can't sleep. Then it starts like throbbing a little bit more. And in a matter of 10 minutes, it went from an annoyance to the worst pain I had ever experienced in my life,
crazy.
Dude.
That's so crazy. That like people do say that about toothaches. Yeah.
I know everyone's been telling me that like I have some kind of disease or like I'm growing a dick on my fucking forehead. Like people get that. Like really, it's a toothache. I feel fucking dumb, dude.
No, dude, no. Toothaches, people rave about toothaches like they rave it's the best experience they ever had. They rave about it. No, but people will say like it is so painful. It's crazy. Fucking Manny Ramirez missed a couple games in a row because of a toothache. He's
also notoriously one of the laziest players of all time. I
Not
think
the best example, sure. But
Manny missed the game because he fucking got a piece of popcorn stuck in his teeth one time. But just the toothache seems dumb. Like it jumps from annoyance to fucking 10 out of 10 pain. And so I take 2 avenues of remediation. I go, all right, I'm going to go try and brush my teeth because I just ate some breakfast. So I thought, I probably like aggravated, I have the cracked wisdom tooth. I probably aggravated that fucking fractured tooth that I'm living with. So I went and brushed my teeth. And at first it felt like good, like the pain dissipated. And then it came back. Like if it was playing acoustic chords before, it was playing electric fucking power chords now.
It's still like
throbbing. Dude, it had a heartbeat.
Yeah.
It went from having a heartbeat to a heart attack in a fucking second. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to try smoking a cigarette. Because that will get some blood flowing. I'll get some blood flow, get some oxygen up there.
That's definitely a choice.
That's a choice I made. And I said, you know what? I'm going to smoke a cigarette to make my infected tooth feel better. That's what I'm going to do. So I go downstairs to smoke a butt. Like, I'm there smoking. My tooth is still playing electric hardcore rock. And it doesn't. I got like 3 puffs in, and it was just electricity in my tooth. Dude, it felt like it was going to explode out of my fucking head. And so I start walking back upstairs, and my vision starts to cloud. I'm seeing fucking sparkles, dude. It's going like a little too monochromatic, the color being black. So I get to the top, and I just hop in the shower. I'm like, whenever I'm having... like if I'm going through an episode, shower.
Any kind of episode.
I don't know why. Shower. Bad breakup, bad toothache, shower.
That's it.
That's it. Those are my episodes.
I've
had. No, I hopped in the shower, stripped down. You guys weren't home, so I just went fucking butt ass.
Yeah.
Swing dick and just like hopped in the shower. And
that's so nice. Side note, to just be able,
so nice to be able to get butt-ass naked.
To walk like from my bedroom to the bathroom in just the buck.
Well, I just took my clothes off in the bathroom, you fucking weirdo, but okay. No. Yeah,
I was going to say, what do you normally keep your clothes on if we are home in the shower?
Do you normally keep your clothes on if we aren't home? No, I don't. No. I'm saying, well, I'm getting there.
Whatever.
So
you're swinging your dick
down. I'm swinging my dick. I was in this fit of pain. I took some time to swing my dick around in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Then I hop in the shower, full blast heat, because I'm trying to like distract myself, and that doesn't do anything. I get out and I'm like now like cold sweating, and this is where I can commiserate with you liking to walk from your room to the bathroom butt ass naked. I'm just meandering about. I'm pacing, like violently pacing about the apartment, like clenching myself, and I'm crying now. I'm crying alone and naked in our apartment, just pacing around, dude. The cat started like doing a summoning circle around me, dude.
It might be too soon, but I'm sorry. That is a funny image.
No,
I'm sorry.
I'm 24 years old. I'm a grown man. I live by myself now. Like
crying isn't funny. You crying in pain. I've been thinking about that a lot. I felt
funny.
really guilty.
I
felt bad for you. I felt bad, but not guilty. I didn't fucking infect your tooth.
You did nothing. But in fact, you warned me about 3 weeks ago on episode 18.
True. I did the opposite of cause it. I tried to prevent it, but I didn't. But I didn't feel bad about. Wow, what was I trying to say?
You're saying
I wasn't. It wasn't. You
crying
isn't funny. You crying naked and alone is wicked funny. Are you kidding? That's wicked funny,
dude. You know what it felt like? I keep going back to, that scene in The Sixth Sense at the beginning when his patient. Have you seen it?
No.
Oh well, fuck you.
It's ruined. I know the twist. No, it was Bruce Willis the whole
just
time.
For this scene, yes, it was Bruce Willis the whole time. He kills Haley Joel Osment, but. Bruce Willis plays a psychiatrist in the opening scene when Bruce Willis dies.
I can't believe he plays a psychiatrist. I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Yes, he plays a psychiatrist.
In the opening scene, I'm sorry.
The guy from Die Hard plays a psychiatrist who's dead. In the opening scene, his patient is the one who kills him. And his patient just like, it's like him, it's Bruce Willis and his wife's anniversary. And they just get done like anniversary fucking... They're going to bed, and suddenly, like, Bruce Willis rises because he hears a noise, and there's his patient who's like this fucking emaciated, like, mincing fucking blonde-haired guy standing in his whitey tighties with a fucking 36 revolver, like, shaking and sweating and, like, pointing at it, like, you couldn't help me. I felt like that guy. I felt like the fucking, like, monomaniac patient that kills Bruce Willis that started The Sixth Sense is what I felt like, pacing around my apartment, butt-ass naked and sweating. And so that's when I realized I better call my mom. Like, that's when I realized this isn't going away.
Yeah, dude, a certain point during that ordeal, you had to be like, I cannot handle this on my own. Somebody needs to intervene.
It was at that moment. It's around the time when I started pacing around the apartment, butt-ass naked, crying by myself.
I would assume if you got past that without thinking that,
you should be worried. I'm like a masochist or something.
Yeah.
Because have you ever cried? No, I'm sorry. Have you ever cried? No, have you ever distress stripped? Have you ever gotten naked because you're so distressed? Because I've done that twice now. Anyways, my tooth is better. I'm receiving treatment. I'm on penicillin. I'm feeling good. I'm ready to talk now. I will say my teeth feel tight. I think there's something going on with the nerves, but next week I'm going to see a dentist. I think that's what it is. I don't know.
It's infected.
I don't know. No one can say for sure.
I would bet it's infected.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Well,
tune into episode probably 24.
Who knows?
24. Dude, I'm afraid to have the surgery. But back to...
I wanted to talk to you about that, actually. I've had a root canal.
You've had a lot of tooth stuff, because if anyone can sympathize, you've had way worse mouth stuff in general. Your oral health is terrible. You have terrible halitosis. You know your thing.
I've had a couple teeth removed because my molars were all submerged into my bones. So I had those taken out when I was a kid. I was only one kid.
When I was kidding.
When I was kids,
when you were those conjoined Joes.
Yeah, when I was a Kids by MGMT, I had them
such
removed.
A larger presence then.
Twice as big, some would argue. But no, so I had those taken out when I was a kid, and then I had a root canal.
This is what I want to know about.
Yeah, because that's what you're getting, right?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm getting. Based on like WebMD stuff. But I'm not going to sit here and prescribe my fucking procedure, but it looks like I'm getting a root canal. I'm signed on.
If you do get a root canal, which sounds like that's what's going to happen, it's so overhyped, dude. Like, people build it like, a root canal, you don't want to get one of those. That's bad. Like, it's not fun.
Yeah, but root canal that's a loaded term.
You have any cavities?
Well, so
Not
when
active,
I was in...
but
No, I think I have some active and retired cavities. So when I was in urgent care, it's weird for me to talk. I don't know why my mouth...
something's up with your mouth.
It's just weird for me to talk. I feel like I have a lisp or some shit. But anyways, when I went to urgent care, my aunt took me to urgent care after I paced around our apartment naked and crying and sweating. And the nurse at urgent care, who was not qualified to do any sort of dental surveying or diagnosis, she took a fucking hand flashlight, like a flashlight like you would take into a cave, dude. And one of those hand mirrors, the little circular mirrors, took a real flashlight, like the power had gone out.
Yeah, like
with
a
the
mag.
little circle mirrors. Yeah, a fucking mag light that you can drop from 300 feet or whatever. And a little hand circle mirror. It gets full cave spelunker.
Like open
in my
up,
mouth.
we're coming in.
Yeah, she
holding
had
it like
the
this.
bicep yes, exactly, dude. Open up. So I'm she goes, oh yeah. And she peers towards my fucking cracked wisdom tooth. She goes, oh yeah, it looks like there's a cavity forming there. My fucking tooth is half of itself, dude. I don't think that's a cavity.
It's a crevice.
Yeah, my tooth is a crevice. You could fit in there. I don't think that's a cavity, dude. And also, I was just crying walking around naked. I've had a cavity before.
Yeah.
This is an infective nerve. This is an adult malady. But so she said cavity. I think she saw the tooth in front. I think she, you know what I mean? I don't even think she got to the bad business. I think she just saw the storefront and was like, well, you at least have a cavity.
Well, have you ever got a cavity filled?
Once. I think I've only had one in my life. I'm a pretty diligent brusher, which is frustrating.
But it doesn't stand out to you as a particularly painful experience getting your cavity filled?
No, it's definitely more scary, which I think kind of just goes for all dental shit. Is it like you said, people just hype it up so much.
The one thing about a root canal that did freak me out, I will give you a fair warning. This is not to escalate your fear. Is you will have a fake tooth now. They don't take.
Cool.
So they don't. This is kind of gross. What they do is they drill in there, the canal into the fucking root.
Is that why they call it a root canal? It's
yeah,
the Panama
and then
canal.
Take out the shit that they got to take out. But in doing that, they don't leave your tooth intact. They if your tooth is like a fucking boulder, they're leaving a pillar in the middle. They basically shave it down so it's just the trunk of your tooth, and then they fit a crown onto that trunk.
So basically, all I have, if my tooth is a boulder, I only have the little slice that's touching the ground. The ground being my gum.
Yeah, but not at that width either. Just the middle portion of that.
Oh,
they shave
so it's
your tooth.
The spine of the boulder, or the fucking final column of the spine of the boulder.
They shave it down to a post.
So it's the nerve. Basically, it's the nerve ending touching.
Yeah.
But see, and I think you're right. But that's where I'm pretty scientific. I think I have a pretty solid medical background. This is where I balk is. How can you go? The whole point of this type of root canal I'm getting, I don't know if there's different flavors.
Mine
of root
was for
canal.
the same thing. It wasn't infected, but I had nerve inflammation.
Well, so it says that you do a root canal to go clean out the nerve.
Yeah.
How can you leave that little fucking pulp piece?
I think because that piece is what's attached to the. I don't understand the science of it, dude. I don't know. But
we're doing this podcast. Why the fuck else?
We're trying to educate people on root canals, dude.
You look it up. You do the research. You come back to us.
You're backing me into a corner. How the fuck am I supposed to know that, dude? I don't know.
I don't know. I thought this was true sailing. Excerpts of everyday dental.
This
practical dental advice.
We should change the slogan every week. Practical dental advice is the funny name. Funny slogan.
Not just twice daily, after every meal.
Brush all the time. Never stop brushing.
Keep a toothbrush on you at all times.
And this is where we insert a little parody version of a Journey song where we sing "Don't Stop Brushing."
Don't stop brushing. Hold on to that toothbrush.
That was awesome.
Daylight.
Thank God.
Yeah, that was pretty
sick.
Good.
Give me 5.
First official parody song.
I haven't said that. Give me 5.
Yeah, you just said give me 5.
You say that to a 3-year-old. Hey, give me 5, buddy.
My dad did that to me probably 15 years ago, and he said, "Wow, that's embarrassing. I'm sorry. You're 8. I feel bad. I just belittled you."
Give me 5. Well, if you need someone to belittle you, here I am.
Dude, I feel like I'm sweating bullets. It's bad hot
under
these lights.
Yeah, these lights just get hot. That's why I toss the window open. My God, we're gonna have to get used to this. This is cool.
I think they're cranking, dude. I think we just need them spaced out a little bit. I'm gonna open up my shirt.
Oh yeah, let her fly.
I'm gonna fucking let the good times roll.
Let the good
that
times
brush
roll,
keep
brother.
brushing, baby.
It looks good. I'm so excited to be able to put out like a video episode,
and we can fucking go shot for shot.
Yeah,
that's so
shot
cool,
for shot.
dude.
Tit for
Give
tat.
me 5.
Give me 5.
Give me 5. You did
we
good
gotta,
today.
Can we bring back?
Wait,
give me 5.
Give me 5.
That's fun to say to a stranger.
It's like what your baseball coach tells you. Like if you get your first hit in the first game,
Hey,
he doesn't
give me
know you that
5.
well. Give me 5, and maybe down the road you can pound it. Maybe once I know you better.
Hey, give me some knuckles.
Yeah, give me nook.
I've been getting knuckled a lot lately. I've been getting fisted a lot lately.
It's coming back, dude.
It is. I don't think I'm in love with it. It feel. You know what?
I never was.
You know what?
I'm
I
not
just
rooting
changed
for
my.
it.
I changed my own mind in about half a second, right there.
You are fickle.
Yeah. Yeah, but for right now, I'm going to make a very hard argument as if I've been here for a long time.
Okay.
I think it's a positive thing. Because
I think it's
never
a positive
know,
thing always.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I think it's a good switch for society. Because,
Wait, from 5 to knuckles?
Yeah, because with a high five, I don't know if you're doing a handshake or a high five. You're dabbing me up. I don't know what we're doing. It feels a little too personal. You can't mess up knuckles. You can't
That's
mess it
the
up.
thing. Yeah, no. And I think for people who are very Caucasian like us, people who lack rhythm.
Yep.
Dude, there's certain people who are tuned into the jazz of the world.
Yeah,
that
I don't get
eternal
jazz.
song that's always playing in there. Every step for them is like a step to that song. We don't fucking get that.
I don't get
have
that.
rhythm. So you show me what you're doing, because that's the thing. A high five, this can turn into a dab. This can turn into an over-the-top handshake, and this can just be 5.
And then when you do dab, do you pull back and then knuckles, or do you snap off of it, or do you?
Some people snap off of it. If I'm dabbing,
You just
I
slide.
pull back gingerly. Most dabs, like, you know, you have a good dab when your knuckles make that. It's supposed to sound like a snap.
I just spit all over the computer. But
That's when you know you're doing a good dab, is when you shoot expectorate from
I think it was beer
phlegm.
from my mustache.
You got a good mustache going on,
bud.
dude. You got you could sweep some shit up with that stash.
On a minor side note here, I do want to keep talking about dabbing and
well,
stuff.
I think we've come to a conclusion. You're right.
Yeah.
I wasn't all for it at first, but I think you're right.
I think it is a positive change.
There's so
good
much more
on
calculable.
you, America.
Yeah. Good job.
My mustache, dude. I have a very racist mustache. I don't know if you can see this, but you see how it grows, like just the Hitler part.
Oh,
You see how just that it stands out.
You have a flying V.
Yeah.
You have like a punk rock Hitler thing that's disguised by a full staff.
Dude, if Hitler didn't ruin that, I would be built for that facial hairstyle. Like it's just exactly.
Are you saying you would be built for it? Because you are. Or are you saying you'd embrace it?
I would embrace it if Hitler didn't ruin it for us.
There's some people. I guess I mostly see it on like old, like Chinese dictators or just older dictators. It's the dictator mustache, not just Hitler. It's the older dictator mustache, dude.
Dude, I wish
commands power.
I wish Hitler was less popular and Chaplin was bigger, I guess is what I'm saying. I don't know why.
There you go.
You know what?
Chaplin.
I started with I wish Hitler didn't exist. And then I don't know why I had to soften it to, well, I wish he wasn't as popular.
You're such a corner on the market. Dude.
We can leave it at I wish Hitler wasn't around ever.
I was listening to a podcast and this comedian said, just on Charlie Chaplin, someone was like, who do you find funny? Like, who are your biggest influences? And this guy goes, I guess Adam Sandler. You got to go back and watch some of Charlie Chaplin's older stuff. No, dude.
Chaplin was smart, dude. Chaplin was a smart dude. It's not
Albert
just
Einstein was too. I wouldn't want to get a beer with the motherfucker, dude. I'm sure he was smart.
No, it was
Is
like
he funny in 2019.
Yeah, he was. Like it's like the stuff that you see of him is like slapstick. Like, oh, we fell. Oh, you got a pie in the face. Got 2 pies in the face,
Charlie.
Like that's just like the clips people use. He was a funny guy.
He's like saying Dave Chappelle jokes verbatim back in 1923.
You've seen this shit?
It's 2 a.m. in the ghetto. Little baby on the corner selling drugs. I'm Charlie Chaplin, everyone. Get the fuck off the stage. What the fuck is this?
Don't you hate it? Don't you hate it when you're on an airplane?
You know when a bitch got her titties in your face? The fuck off the stage.
I hate this guy. Airplanes, what does he mean? What is that? Yeah. What is that? What's he talking about?
So my cell phone starts ringing. Cell phone?
I don't think I like this guy.
Is this gentleman from the future?
That'd be cool. If Charlie Chaplin was our one piece of evidence that like there's like a movie where like he pulls out an iPhone and people are like, whoa.
Dude, that's a real thing. Not with Charlie Chaplin, but have you seen like there's some fucking clips from movies like, is this guy using a Motorola Razor in this 19...
That's so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
I hate those. I don't know if you're on Team B, but I'm willing to fight you if we have to.
Dude, well, first of all, because all of the shots are like, it'd be like trying to read something off my fucking fingernail. Like, does that look like a Motorola Razor? No, it looks like a black blob that happens to be a square.
Yeah. He's holding something. Dumb. What we got to was this guy's holding something.
Yes. Yeah. He's holding is that a black object? Is that a Motorola Razor? Do you realize that's a quantum leap, literally?
It's just so dumb. Like to try to, I'm not even gonna. No, you know
it's conspiracy theorists, dude. There's certain people who are just susceptible to. They're the type of fish that always ends up in the boat. You know what I mean? Like they bite the bait. Some people just bite the bait, dude.
I'm a conspiracy theorist of sorts.
I think that's very ungenerous. You're not that dumb.
I think I buy into a lot of that shit. You know I buy into a lot of that shit, man. Not the time traveling Charlie Chaplin shit. But
you are immune to that. I've shown you a preponderance of evidence. You still won't budge. And I'm telling you, dude. He had a Motorola Razor when he was doing that Dave Chappelle bit back in 1922.
But so here's how open I am. I was down in I was sailing actually a while back in Rhode Island. Shit. I was sailing down in no shit. I was down in Rhode Island. I was in Providence. All right, town.
Oh wait, was this when you were doing the
I was in a commercial.
Tours? Yeah. Oh, you were doing the commercial. Okay.
Yeah, so it was like 2-3 months ago. I am alone in an Airbnb and I'm on Netflix and I'm scrolling through and I see a flat Earth documentary. And everything in my head is like, you know what, man? Let's check it out. Worst case scenario, we walk away and we say, I just wasted an hour of my time. But I'm going to check it out, and I'm going to be open-minded. And
that's respectable in its own right.
I texted Jamie. Well, thank you. I texted Jamie, and I was like, I'm going to watch some flat Earth conspiracy stuff. Like, I want you to know that. And she was like, if you come out on the other side of a flat Earth, that's okay with me. Just let me know the evidence here.
Yeah, I mean, she also doesn't go to church and never really has gone to church. So
she doesn't understand that the Lord created. Yeah, she's heretic. Yeah, but in short, I want to tell you face to face, as far as flat Earth goes, that I myself can see that that's an absolute pile of fucking shit, and I can't believe that there's anybody who actually puts any kind of time or money into that.
Yeah, I thought you were building that up to tell me that you had bit the bait.
That's what I was going for. That's what I was going for.
Flat Earth boat with no gravity.
No way, dude. It is so. It doesn't. Oh, dude. Okay, so that documentary basically for the first half of it, it follows. It's on Netflix. I'm not sure what it's called. It's probably the only fucking flat Earth documentary. It won't take too long to find.
That's dangerous. I'm sure it's not the only flat Earth.
I'm sure it's the only one on Netflix.
Okay. Well. Just watch one.
Watch
any of them and go,
one of them.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
You're wrong.
Then go watch them all because you're a fucking flat earther. You are scum of the earth. You are scum of the flat earth.
Fuck you guys. You're scum of the flat earth.
That was a quick one.
So this documentary, the first half of it is like meet these people who are the face of the flat earth community, right? And that's kind of like the big chunk of the first half.
They all have no noses, just extremely flat faces. The earth is flat.
All is flat.
Fast forward, 2025. The earth is flat.
Flat is correct. That's funny. I like that. I found that funny. So that's the first half. And then there's like this little sliver in the middle of like, they go to a convention and like there's like this like infighting amongst the community and whatever. And then the latter like third of the movie is the filmmakers saying like, what would convince you the earth isn't flat? And they like list out these things, like these experiments. There's 4 experiments we don't have the funding for.
Can I guess one of them that thing with the river, where the river has like a certain curvature, where if you film it standing like statically on one side and you watch a boat move away from you, the boat dips
Yeah. Oh no,
I forget the name of that river.
It's just an ocean. It's just like It's just like
what's that big river? Hampton Beach, dude. Is that entire coast, the east coast of the United States? That big river.
So like that's one of them. And one of the theory is that like, well, it's not a theory. It's fucking proof that the Earth is round.
Yeah.
Is like if you watch a boat go over the horizon, it doesn't just fucking like disappear and like go over the edge. It's like the bottom goes first, and then like the top
as
slowly
such an
dips.
object would do when traveling across a sphere.
Yeah. So basically, they're like, we have these like 4 experiments we would run if we had the money, but we don't have the money. And the filmmakers are like, we will put up the money, but we want you to like be present and watch these. And they're like, sure, let's go for it. So they do the boat one first, right? And the guy's like, too far away, mirage. It starts to mess with your eyes. It doesn't work.
Explain mirage then, motherfucker. What are you talking about?
No, it doesn't work. It's a trick on the eyes. It's from the dome that's above us. It refracts the light.
Dude, it doesn't seem like they just extemporaneously create reasons. Like they explain
you have no
shit. Like
idea,
they just
dude.
pull it. Oh, it's the dome, and it's also 12:24 in the afternoon.
Dude. Okay. Yes, because the next experiment is exactly that. So there's this thing where they were like, if they put, I wish I could remember what it was. It's like some kind of device that measures like angles.
Is it
I'm gonna
ruler?
fuck this up. No, it's not a ruler. I forget what it's fucking called, but basically
a compass.
It's some
thermometer.
No, we've never heard it. I only heard it in this one thing. It's a very particular thing, but basically they theorized that if you left it standing on the equator for like a full 24 hours, that if the Earth was round, it would read one way. If it was flat, it would read another way, right?
Almost like simulating a fucking sundial, kind of?
Yeah, pretty much. And so they're like, okay, if A would mean the Earth is round, B would mean it's flat. And they come out with the reading A that says the Earth is round. And they're like, oh, that's because it wasn't in a chamber. We need it in a cryogenic chamber because the rays of the sun actually reflect the dome's curvature that's above us and blah, blah, blah. And so they buy this fucking thing for like 20 grand to put this in to prove to these people, no, it's not flat. And the same thing happens again. And they're like, well, how are we supposed to believe what they tell us the equator is the equator?
That's the thing, dude. It's just the fucking playground bully. Like they're just you're talking to an insane person,
and so
you're
long story short,
participating in insanity. Just stop.
They run all 4 experiments, and they're still like, no, I don't.
Dude.
And they're like, is there anything that can convince you that maybe the Earth is not flat? And they're like, nothing you can tell me. No, it's just I'm not gonna fucking buy into like the bullshit.
That's the most deleterious, most fucking poisonous person you could ever introduce into a society is someone who, because it feels like satire for them.
Yeah.
When you meet someone who like that, who's will just explain shit away willy-nilly, like when they're fucking just like manifesting excuses, and they're just gonna say no, like their argument is the verbal equivalent of just It's like the logical equivalent of So just you can't talk to someone like that. Like you just can't.
No,
that's
because,
so.
Dude, and it's scary because like
people like that.
Because you think like, oh well, because you can dwell on that for a bit, as I was, and it ended up being like, oh, you know what, like they're just dumb people, and I shouldn't have watched this because now I'm paying attention to dumb people.
Put them in a fucking chamber, dude.
Here's the thing, though.
Put them in a
that convention I was talking about, dude. Fucking children are there, and like kids are coming up and talking about like, I'm putting flat Earth stuff on my homework, and my teachers are grading me wrong, and. Wow. These people are fighting to get flat Earth taught in fucking public schools. And
I think a couple towns will probably switch over. I don't think it's going to become like national curriculum, but I could see a couple towns being like, we have so many dumb people here, we have to kind of submit.
And I think that's why we need to. This is what I'm really getting at here. You want to talk about conspiracies? I've been setting you all up.
Full sphere.
We need to get rid of Alabama. Cut it out. Yes. Get rid of it. We don't need it.
Dude, if you want to throw in a couple more southern states, I'll fucking make a deal with you.
What has Mississippi ever done for us?
Teaches you to spell a really complex word in the first grade. Mississippi was always the MIS. Yeah. I guess in the state song it was the funnest, but nothing beyond that.
Nope.
You know what? Just cut out the SEC. Just let the SEC become a continent, and they'll just have
a whole country
football tournaments.
Just a country named SEC.
The SEC network. God bless the SEC.
I love that.
That would work.
Yeah, they don't
They'd
name
be entertained, dude.
No, don't name them the South, the Confederacy, none of that shit. Just name them the SEC.
That's funny, dude.
The nation of SEC.
It would work, and we would not notice a difference in the circulation of supplies or knowledge or anything.
Nothing would change.
You would never wake up and be like, what is the entire SEC gone? You'd never like, where's my eggs? Where's my cereal?
Your watch doesn't work. Like,
honey, did they do something with the SEC? Honey? What is it? The Southeastern Conference? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Honey, have you heard from the Southeastern Conference lately? Yes, dear. They became their own continent.
Oh, no. Don't tell me. My God. You could make a good Nicolas Cage movie.
Oh, my God. Yeah, Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
The Heisman. We could think of something better. I don't know.
There's something there.
Yeah. Once you start laughing, you start sweating good.
Yeah. I'm getting hot.
Beads of sweat on my fucking head, man.
I have some sailing for you, unless you have some.
My only sailing was just walking around the house naked. What is your sailing?
I have a Cumbies trip.
Good dude, I love a good Cumbies trip. We have a lot of good Cumbies trips.
I was thinking we should have a Cumbies segment. So let's your guys' homework this week. Brainstorm a name of our Cumbies segment.
All right. That's fair. Yeah.
Cumbies Corner will not be taken.
Will not be?
No way.
What are you saying? Cumbies Corner is in play. That's eligible.
It's not.
So it's not.
Will not be taken.
So it doesn't have to be Cumbies blank. It just could be anything. It could not even have the word Cumberland Farms in it. But
it should.
I think it should. Don't submit anything that doesn't have the fucking phrase Cumberland Farms. No, but I think that's cool. We should have a Cumbies segment. Yeah. Dude, if we got sponsored by Cumbies, that would be fucking so sweet, dude. That'd be a dream. Oh, I do have a dream.
Sorry. I just needed to. I have bullets on my story, my Cumbies story, and I was looking at it and I was like, I don't fucking remember this, but it came back to me. I took notes on it specifically so I could tell you because some things happen like 3 or 4 days away from an episode, and I never remember to bring them up. You know,
you'll like staple it to like the fucking whiteboard in your mind when it happens.
Yeah,
like talk about this on the podcast, and then it doesn't stick. But
exactly. So I tried to put some effort into. So I'm walking into Cumbies, right? And I'm already like late for work. I'm just having like a rough morning, and there's this dude who is like walking towards the door, and so like I just hold the door for him, and he says something, but I don't really hear him. And I'm like, oh, what? And he goes, oh, you always come around here. They're coming a bit. Don't ask me because I'm not sure what. If you want to tell me, we'll look at all these things. What am I supposed to do with all this? And he's just fucking mumbling to himself. He's
that man's on a recreational drug.
He's an insane person, or he's high on drugs.
I like that. High on drugs.
And so I'm like wide-eyed gawking at this guy because I just got taken so off guard because he looked so fucking normal. He was like business casual, like
so he's in dress clothes.
Yeah,
I'm picturing like denim and fucking gross like white
he looked
t-shirt.
Nice. And like I was so taken back. I'm like gawking at him, like jaw open, and I turn to my left, and there's some kid about my age making eye contact with me, and he's giving me the wide eyes.
Oh.
And I give him the wide eyes, and I look at the guy, and I look back at my guy, and I'm back and forth, and I kind of give him a little nod, and I go to walk up to him as if like I was gonna whisper like,
"What to the kid?"
To the kid, to my guy. I was gonna say like, "Holy shit! Like, what the fuck is up?" And I go to like kind of like whisper to this guy, and the dude like goes to like whisper to me like a foot away, and he goes, "Sorry."
What?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude.
Just sorry. I was like,
was he on his Bluetooth or something? What was he doing?
He said it to me.
No, but I'm saying, what was he apologizing for? For being crazy?
No. This was the guy I made eye contact with.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, he's apologizing for the guy?
No, I don't know. I think, dude.
You met two crazy people simultaneously, basically.
And the second one.
And you could have connected the dots.
The second one, I was definitely like, oh, this guy recognizes that there's a crazy person.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why that makes no sense.
Yeah, so I'm like making eyes with him, and I go to like we're kind of both looking at this crazy dude, and I go to say like, holy shit. And as I lean in, he goes, sorry. and walks by me.
An island of sanity.
Yeah.
And he's like, come on. Like,
And he's like, ooh, we're in my world now. It's just like, he took me.
Sorry. I'm sorry, baby. Like, what? That's funny, dude. You got a right left of craziness. You got
and it just took my whole day, dude. And so I go out to my car.
Did it make the day better at least?
No, because I had to. So then I went to go cash a $1 lottery ticket, and it took far too fucking long. This guy was like, "So you want to? Okay, so you do you want to?"
I think we should just stop scratch tickets in the lottery altogether.
Because
I'm
I was
so sick of it.
I was getting near that point of thinking that, but I love gambling too much.
Yeah,
but
I know. I'm preaching to the non-choir.
Yeah.
I'm preaching to the deaf.
Yeah.
Right now.
So I was like, I'm standing in line, and like this dude, he just takes fucking forever with my card, and the two crazies are still here and mumbling to themselves about how sorry they are, and like, I'm just in a rush, just like, get me the fuck out of here, and I'm walking to my car, and like the way the parking lot's set up is kind of weird. You have to go like out the door and take a right, and then like
you're at our new
the
Cumbies.
Webster Street. Yeah. So I'm like walking to my car, and I hear like a motor behind me, like a car is gonna fucking hit me, and I'm like might as well, like, go ahead, like, what's going on here? And
you're submitting to being hit by a car.
It wasn't like it was coming in fast enough to hit me, but it was coming in fast enough where I was like, I should walk fast and like look back to see what asshole is. So I kind of did like a little stutter step and like looked back, and some dude just pulls in parallel to the parking spaces at like a 45-degree angle, and then just like gets out, and he's 100 years old. He's just the oldest guy I've ever seen. Leaves his car running and just stumbles into the store, and just like he has a cane.
Oh.
Don't fucking drive. I'm
good
done.
For him.
No, not good for him. He could have killed me,
He doesn't
Jackson.
care. He didn't kill you. I think he's perfectly coherent. He probably just didn't have the musculature at his 100 years of age to fucking turn the wheel and park normally. I think he just.
I said I felt bad for your toothache. My life was in jeopardy, and you're gonna fucking say what?
My 10 out of 10 toothache is the equivalent of you not getting hit by a car.
Almost,
and an old
almost,
man just living
almost.
his fucking life, dude.
Almost.
Let him drive. Let him drive.
My law. Okay,
news.
I'm
old
running.
Man kills two young boys crossing the street.
He's the fucking serial killer that Manchester has right now.
Talk about that. Talk about a comedy strip.
Yes. I did find out new information from the time that I told you that to
Does it
to
make
now.
it not as interesting?
This girl, it makes the girl not related, but it doesn't take away the fact there might be a serial killer in Manchester.
Okay, so I think we should preface by saying there's a serial killer on the loose. If you're watching this episode, you might be dead. If you're watching this episode, tell a friend. There's a serial killer near you. If you're in the Manchester area, dude, that's crazy. We're on Street. Please censor that when the final product is released. But
sure will.
We're in the heart of Manchester. Dude.
Yep.
We're in the fucking aortic
Sure
valve of Manchester. And there's a serial killer on the loose. What is he like? What's his thing? Does he have like a calling card? Is he like the wet bandit?
So, three people have disappeared in Manchester over the past couple weeks or whatever.
That's
each one
worse.
of them.
That's scary.
Each one of them, before disappearing, sent a text saying they were being followed.
So this guy's stalking, and are they all? Is it all women?
I think it's all women.
Yeah.
So we good. Give me 5.
Really thought you were going for the depths there, where it was all women, but
give me Nux. Oh,
dude, react to a natural dab like that next time. Oh, give me dabs. Do it, bro.
Oh.
Anyway, so it's they send a text to like a loved one saying, "I think I'm being followed," which that's almost too cinematic. I bet when that text has been sent, I'm gonna say 3 out of 3 times. When that text is sent, they've already been abducted. I think this guy's just trying to create a narrative. I think he's taking their phones and sending that.
That
text.
I think is more cinematic. That sounds more cinematic. I feel
like that's the thing to just kind of throw him off. Like maybe he's not stalking anyone. Like where are these people being abducted, dude?
I don't know. I don't know enough about this.
Let's solve this crime. I think that'd be really cool, dude. If this podcast turned into
we stopped a killer,
if we stopped a killer, dude,
that'd be pretty cool. Yeah,
that'd be fucking sweet.
Well, fuck yeah, of course that'd be cool.
So tweet your suggestions for the Cumby segment name, and also become vigilantes and start looking for this fucking killer.
Before that, though, we should come up with a nickname for him.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to publicize him a little bit before we take him down.
So we got Match Vegas.
Because it is a him, right? We can agree, like,
yes.
It's a him.
Yeah, it's a him, and he needs a sexy serial killer.
Ooh, the Queen City Killer. Ooh, the
high roller, the Jack of Hearts.
People have died, man.
Yeah, I feel like we're talking about a piece of fiction.
It just hit me. People have died.
Yeah, people have died. It's really sad. It's fucked up, and it's fucking scary to think that that's happening in our city.
Yeah.
Dude.
But honestly,
at
go
any
ahead,
given moment,
laugh at my demise, because my demise will come. Go ahead, you have a laugh at me. I'll have a laugh at your loved one in the meantime.
Yeah, we don't know these people.
What's
and
not
it's sad, and it's sad. And fucking.
I think
man.
it should just be known. Somebody dies. True Sailing is gonna laugh about it. Just
yes,
in general.
and also our condolences. If anything, we're talking about it. We're doing them a service, their family a service, by we're enlisting our listeners
go stop him.
To fucking go stop this guy. And that might be 50 more people that just didn't know this was going on. Yeah. I think I saw we have a listener in Wisconsin. Did you see that random fucking SoundCloud subscriber?
No, I do see there's a few Brits here and there.
Brits. Okay, yeah. So we're enlisting people from overseas to fly in and fucking hunt this guy down.
Yeah, Manchester, England. If there's a killer there, stop him too.
Excerpts of Everyday Manchester. Oh fuck!
Oh no, mate.
That's all.
It's time for the British Corner.
British Corner.
Uh-oh, there's a killer on the loose.
See a crumpet. Hey, Holmes. Hey, what's
Hey, Holmes, elementary. Get him, stop him.
He's talking people.
Football.
Are you bloody drunk again? Football. What that about
football? Bloody drunk again?
Football.
I'm pissed, mate.
Are you pissed?
Bloody hell. I like that too.
Pissed is so good.
Yeah,
but anyways,
sick.
People have died, so...
There was another person who died. This
3
one,
people missing, and how many confirmed? Like serial killings.
Dude, I know so little about this. This is going to be one of those things where tomorrow I'm editing this episode and I listen and I'm like, why did I talk about something I knew nothing about? Because that happens
It's interesting.
Every
dude.
single week. I am tempted to put in a little clippet of just me speaking where I'm like, hey guys, so a minute ago I was just talking about Game of Thrones and how he hasn't written the 6th book. I know he has by now because I've Googled it. I don't know why I talked about it.
You know, it'd be funny if you just like muted us like right now and then did that over just the video of us talking like very emphatically.
I might do that.
That'd be really funny, dude. If you're like,
hey,
I know they're looking real smart right now, very like courageous what they're talking about. They don't know what they're talking
about. So here's what happened. This woman, this is separate. This is kind of like a couple of those girls went missing and they sent the text saying like, I'm being followed. This
when did
other
this all
girl,
start?
I think it was like a week ago.
Oh, okay.
And this other girl went missing a couple days ago in Raymond. She was like, they were drunk, like out in the.
Dude, I saw that on the news today. Yes, trailer park, right?
Yeah, they were like drinking.
On, dude, I know what you're talking about.
They were like drinking in like a campground, trailer parky kind of thing.
Yeah,
it was like I think it's like a campground, and
yeah, not a trailer park. It's a campground where you park your fucking RV. It's like a vacation fucking campground. Yeah.
So they were hanging out there. One of the girls went missing, and they looked for her for a while. They couldn't find her, and today they found her body in the river.
Jesus Christ, dude. She was young, dude. She was like 25.
Yeah, and she was a. I might blurt this out just for whatever's sake, but she was a. So.
Oh my God! Yeah, you should probably censor that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
that's a damaging. No, that's really sad, dude. I saw her mom and her dad like crying on the news today, and I.
Yeah.
You know, I watched the afternoon news, and I just think like, oh, another random killing or whatever. But I don't know. I guess it's more sad.
They ruled out foul play. She just like they ruled that like she just like got drunk, fell in the river.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, the headline they were rolling was like 25-year-old. So maybe they found her body in the river later. Or I think the headline was 25-year-old girl missing in Raymond, body found in river. I just saw missing and body found in river. I thought someone killed her, but no. It was
I thought that too until Jamie told me that they ruled out foul play.
That's just as sad, dude. Her
I think that's more
like
sad.
Bawling. I think that's even more sad. That's just a kid.
It's just totally unfortunate.
Life, fucking young, just hanging out with friends and.
Yeah, like, so our condolences. I don't know the family name or
don't
or
get
if
too
I
serious
should,
about
but
it now.
But I want to say sorry. That sucks. That's horrible.
It's not your fault.
If you get killed by somebody, that's your fault. But if you fall into a river, my condolences.
You are a fair and just man as you rip off a fucking fat
You are a fair and just man.
Your fan just man Joker pony. So
good,
lives the ones by the river.
I'd be a great king.
You would be.
I think so. I'm very good at getting drunk in chairs with big cups.
I mean, this is the first time I've seen you do it. That's the biggest cup I've ever seen you wield, dude. That's a Stein. That's something you get at Epcot when you're in Germany, in Epcot.
That's exactly what I thought, ass. What the fuck? That's exactly what you asked.
I had the same thought, shithead. I thought that makes us friends.
No, just like-minded. Dick. That was my thought. You're gonna take my
serial killer. Why'd you bring up this girl who fell in the river if she wasn't killed by the serial killer?
It's another unfortunate thing that happened.
Is the serial killer inadvertence? Is the serial killer misfortune?
Maybe the serial killer is maybe it's the angel of death, dude. You ever think about that?
The whole time.
It was Bruce Willis the whole time.
The guy from Die Hard. That's his credit on The Sixth Sense. The guy from Die Hard. The ghost.
Featuring the guy from Die Hard.
What is it? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker!
In The Sixth Sense?
Yeah.
Talking to Haley Joel Osment as like a 5-year-old.
They see the people hanging in the classroom. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! I thought you were supposed to help me. I thought you were my therapist.
I don't think I've seen Die Hard in a long-ass time.
It's entertaining, actually. I can't call it a bad movie.
I've heard people say it's like worth the watch.
It definitely is. Dude, you get to see fucking Snape. You get to see Alan Rickman in probably one of his best roles. I mean, obviously Snape was like his tour de force, but yeah. He was pretty damn good in Die Hard. He played just like a German fucking villain. You hate him in that movie.
Would you want to play? Would you want to watch the Harry Potter movies?
No.
Okay.
It's just not an appealing franchise. I would sooner watch The Lord of the Rings. That's more appealing to me. So see, that's where our Venn diagrams just don't overlap in our fantasy realm.
Yeah. Realm is a word used in Game of Thrones a lot.
I would not watch that. I don't want to watch that.
Game of Thrones.
Drop it. I don't want to watch it.
Watching is something you do with shows.
Your eyes.
Eyes
are connected to your ears. Ears hear sound. Music.
So here's what we're going to do this week on the Music Minute. We're going to do two things. We're going to talk about music that I've been listening to, then we're going to talk about music Jackson listening to, then we're going to do a third thing, and that third thing is add those songs to the playlist 2019. Summer on the fire, fire on the water, water on the river, voot for poot, juda juge, on for 2020, president. Put it on the playlist, Joe, Spotify. That's what we're going to do. The music that I've been listening to this week, I got to slow it down. Let me tell you, this is going to be a weird Music Minute.
Yeah, mine's kind of weird, too.
We were supposed to have somebody on this week for the Music Minute.
Well, he wanted to have some,
and he never responded.
High. Yeah, it was our first
Kanye.
email. We shouldn't. Don't blow it, dude. What if he actually responds? No, but let's not blow it for real. We'll get him. We'll get him. We'll get his ass. Because now we have fucking video content. The guy's like, he's probably like, oh, I'd love to go on that podcast. What do they look like?
And now he'll know. So my number one, I cannot stop listening to this song. This song is so good. I might just throw it into this episode. I might just do an outro with this.
Dude, we're doing video stuff. Do whatever. You have fucking creative license, dude. Do it. You did. The videos came out so good. Like the True Sailing videos we did before. Just fucking do whatever, dude.
Cool. I might just toss it in at the end of this episode. So if you're wondering what song is playing at the end of this episode and you're like, my gosh, I think I might have to go get Spotify so I can listen to their playlist and use their promo code that they don't have.
Why don't you fucking do that?
This is the song. It's called Still Think by Chrome Sparks.
Oh,
yeah. As in Chrome, like a Chrome book. That's not what this is. Chrome Sparks.
That's an Apple. That's the
Still
opposite.
Think. It's so good.
Yeah, the instruments on this are fucking. You should play that. That's a cool outro. You could almost adopt that. We could adopt that as like maybe like a recurring outro. Maybe not every episode, but for like that's a still thing.
I like the more sailing.
That's the customized. But I'm saying like you can have the customized one like 5 out of 10 times, and then maybe some Chrome Spark. I don't know if it's a weird episode. Anyways, that's a fucking great song.
It's cool. Yeah, so that's my number one for this week. My number two is one that I saved for a week where I wouldn't have too much, and that is this week. It is going to be In the Summertime by Mungo Jerry.
Oh, nice.
Love
nice.
that song, dude.
It's a good summer song.
Yeah, great song. And the third one I'm going to add, I was so back and forth on this. I haven't had a huge...
You haven't been listening to much?
No, I haven't had a bunch of summer songs. I think there's a difference.
Yeah, that's the thing. Dude, see, you say that, and I'm the same where it's not like the atmosphere fucking really influences my listening habits. Like, I'm either sad or I'm happy. All right. Fucking,
here's a happy one. Because that's what I try to make my summer songs like. I try to make them happier songs. It's going to be... Marshmello and Churches with Here With Me. So that is my third and final piece of my Music Minute.
Churches.
What have you been listening to?
I'm going to ask for a Music Minute assist. Music Minute assist. DJ assist. DJ Alley. Ooh.
I'm here to help you. Dabbing and helping you.
Now I see why you don't dab very often, because I suck and you fuck. What was the name of that motherfucking song that you were listening? Did I just fuck that up? I definitely did.
You're good.
Okay. What was the name of that song? When I came in, I was taking a nap on the couch. You were working on the puzzle.
Yep.
What is that song?
Home Shake.
Home Shake?
Home Shake is the name of the band. I always forget the name of the song.
Other Than?
Nope.
Are you sure? I think that's it, dude.
That's Home Sweet Home by Motley Crue.
What is the name of that? Yeah, no, it's Other Than is the name of the song.
No, it's Give It To Me, isn't it? This was it.
I think this is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that... Yeah, so that's my first one.
That's Give It To Me by Home Shake.
I knew Home Shake because I just searched home, but I couldn't. I don't know, just weird. So that's like a Canadian producer's like avocation. Like he has his vocation being like his main music fucking avenue. That's like his kind of his side piece, which is it's a cool song.
Yeah.
I forget the gentleman's name, but he goes by Home Shake. So Home Shake, Give It To Me, and then number 2, I got you with. Let me see here. Number 2. Well, it doesn't have to go in order. Number 2 is Verses from the Abstract by a tribe called Quest.
Cool.
Very, very. There's some. I don't know why. I always touch on some kind of reggae, like some kind of like.
I think that's you looking for
summertime. Yeah, that's me. I mean, I'm finding it, and I say that the atmosphere doesn't really influence my listening habits, but I do have. Oh my God. Okay, and sticking with that, don't even have to look. My number 1, and I'd say the crescendo of my Music Minute is Bob Marley, Wait in Vain.
Wait in Vain?
Great fucking song, dude.
Yeah.
Great love song, great summer song. I would call this a summer night song. This is a nocturnal summer song for you. And if it's raining a little bit, right, like it is now, even better.
Yeah.
Great tune.
Hell yeah. Okay, well,
so
you've done your Music Minute? I've done my Music Minute.
You've done your Music Minute. We've told the people to vote for Pete Buttigieg and also go find that serial killer running around on the streets.
As we always do. We've also recorded the episode on cameras, as we always do.
We also appeared live. If you're seeing this, it means we're live. It's happening now.
Whenever you're watching this, it's happening right now.
Whenever, no matter when you watch or listen or whatever. And I'd say it's time to get off the fucking boat. Damn it. Oh.